Hi family, it's your girl Bria. I'm back with another video. I wanted to come on here and show you guys what I am packing in my hospital bag. I am 37 weeks as of today, so I definitely need to go ahead and get this done. Although my water could break any minute now, my baby is not fully developed until 39 weeks, so the goal is to keep this bun in the oven for 2 more weeks. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it, okay? I decided to pack everything into a suitcase. I remember when I had my son a couple years ago, I had totes and it was just really inconvenient and uncomfortable, especially just kind of moving from room to room, because the room that I remained in for the 3 days of my stay at the hospital was not the same room that I delivered in, right? So when you deliver, they put you in this big room because there's the doctor has to come in, she has her assistant, the midwives come in for you, and then the baby usually gets 1 or 2 nurses, and so it's a really huge room to kind of I guess appease and fit everybody. But after you have your baby, they move you to a much smaller room. So I wanted to get the suitcase because they did send me home with a lot of extra materials that I could use, and I just remember not having enough room for it all. So this experience is I'm imagining it's going to be pretty similar, but we'll see. So as far as baby care, what I'm bringing for the baby, my mom actually sent us it's like a prepackaged all-purpose baby set, and I hadn't opened it, but it literally has everything in it. It has the oh my god, it has little hats, and it comes with 3 packs of outfits. So 3 different tights, 3 different bibs, 3 different tops, and then 3 different PJs. I'm so sure she is not going to wear all of this, but I just like the fact that it was kind of already set up and I don't have to stress about, oh my god, what is she gonna wear. So I'm probably just gonna take the whole thing and be done with that. I decided to go on the cheap side. I remember when I did my last hospital bag, it became really stressful. I went to Dollar Tree and I went to Dollar General, and that's pretty much where I got just about everything, because it's not just because you're staying overnight. I mean, it's not a hotel stay, so you don't have to bring everything, you know, just a few necessities. I did, while I was at Dollar Tree, I picked up some extra pacifiers and some washcloths for. I have no idea if we're going to use those or need those, because I know that the hospital, the nurses usually give them a bath that very first day that they're born, and they usually give them a pacifier. So that's just kind of like me, mommy being extra. As far as toiletries, I picked this up from Dollar Tree as well, and I'm going to put like all of our little extra. I packed up this little package of like toothpaste and a toothbrush. I'm gonna stick that in there. I got us some cheap deodorant, and I got us some body wash. I didn't want to have to deal with like a wet soap bar. Like, I just didn't want to have to deal with that, so I just got body wash. And as far as like makeup, I got an eyebrow pencil. I got an eyebrow pencil, and I got some chapstick, and that's probably gonna be enough for me at that point. You know, again, like for me, it's just about having what I need, you know. When I get home, I'll get cute and get dolled up at some point, but those 3 days, I'm going to be like a milky mama, so I'm not worried about that. I actually got some cheap little dollar flip-flops from Dollar Tree, and it's really just because I don't plan on keeping a lot of this stuff. I know it, you know, everything that's going on. I'm really hoping that by the time we leave, a lot of this stuff, like, I won't be keeping or bringing back into this house. But I actually got a vacuum storage bag because I have my clothes and I have my husband's clothes, and I'm hoping that once I vacuum them, it'll fit really good in the suitcase, because I have more stuff that I have to add in there, so I'm hoping it doesn't take up that much room with this. I actually got this from Dollar Tree, and so I'm really excited to see how effective it is for us. Like I said, I got 3 outfits. The outfits that I brought, the tops are more loose. My tops are loose, and they're kind of they're casual. The bottoms that I got are kind of like shorts, and they're a little bit more baggy and roomy to give me that extra room that I know I'm gonna need. But I actually packed a heated blanket, heating pad, I mean. And I just remember after I got the epidural with my son, I just remember being really cold, and I remember like shaking, and they told me that that was normal, but this is just something that I'm bringing to be proactive, because I also remember within a few weeks after my son was born, I started to get really bad muscle spasms from getting the epidural. And so I'm just, as far as postpartum care, I went ahead and got some of these mesh undies. Yes, I'm going to be wearing these, people. I tried the whole putting the maxi pads, using the maxi pads the last time, and it was convenient and it worked really good with the granny panties, and it wasn't a big deal. But I just remember at some point like wishing I could just like throw everything away. Like I think even after a couple weeks, like I threw those underwear away. Like I just didn't even want to look at them anymore. And so I'm hoping these come in handy. This is the Always Discreet, and they only come in 15. It's only 15 in here, so I'm not really sure how far that's gonna get me, but we'll see. And for postpartum care, I'm actually taking my breast pump. I did a review on this, well, my initial review on this pump. This is probably about the 4th pump that I have had. I know I had about 3 my last pregnancy, and so I'm really excited about using this one and seeing just how much milk I can store while I'm there in those 3 days. I remember the largest feeding that my son had was that very first feeding. I remember he nursed for like 40 minutes, and I was like, oh my God. But then I remember he slept a lot, and so I kept getting engorged and not having any relief, and it was just a mess. And so I'm definitely taking that. I'm also taking some storage pouches for my milk. And so that's really gonna just kind of help me be relieved and get some of that pressure, that milky mama off. I am taking my backpack because your girl is in school, you know what I'm saying? And I cannot afford to fall behind. I have been proactive in just trying to stay ahead. I get done with my assignments like a week before the deadline. Like the minute the assignment is posted, I'm completing it, because I don't want to risk the chances of like there being some type of confusion. I plan to reach out to my professors and my advisors this week to just kind of let them know what's going on, and that I'll be in contact with them if I do run into a problem with meeting a deadline. But so far I'm well caught up, so I'm praying, you know, that stays that way. But yeah, I'm super excited, you guys. Like, it's so crazy. I found an old ultrasound of my baby when she was like just a little speck of a person, and now to be able to like feel her kicks and everything, like it's so crazy. Sleeping at this point is extremely impossible. So I do a lot of I think that's why I'm so caught up in school, because I try to go to sleep and I'm like, you know what, I'm just not even about to keep fighting with this child, and I just get up and I just clean, or I'll do some homework or something. And when sleep overwhelms me, then I just finally just fall asleep. But it's really hard, like, oh, we're gonna go to bed, okay, let me just pull the covers back and fall asleep, you know, in 10 minutes. That's not how it is. But yeah, I have my next doctor's appointment on the 9th, and that'll be my 38-week appointment. And so I'm really excited to just see if I've dilated any around that time. I know my in-laws are supposed to be here around that time, and so I'm super excited. If my water does break, then that would definitely be a relief for us, just to have that family and have support and have people to kind of help out and assist. But if not, you know, like I said, she won't be completely fully developed until 39 weeks. So that's what I'm aiming for. But I did take a small video clip of my baby reacting to me singing, and I think it's probably gonna be one of my new favorite videos, and I definitely want to show you guys what I mean, so stick around. I'm gonna insert it here.
Oh pretty baby, if it's quite alright, I need you baby, through the lonely night. I love you babe, trust me when I say it's okay.
I appreciate you guys for taking time out with me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you are new to my channel, you know that everything that we talk about here is all about effective communication and personal development, and just tidbits and pieces and snips of my life in general. I hope that you guys are having a prosperous week. I know that there has been a lot of craziness going on, a lot of sad news and depressing news, but you know, you find every reason, every excuse to smile, find every reason and every excuse to laugh, because it is very therapeutic. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and as always, you guys be blessed, be good, and be you. Bye.